What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 9 of my MLB 17 The Show fantasy draft franchise. Obviously, we are the Tigers. Here's a quick look at our record. I believe this is the first episode actually where we actually have a we've actually maintained a playoff spot. And in today's episode, we'll be going up against the Texas Rangers, who are a game back of the Angels in the American League West. So obviously, they're trying to make a playoff spot for themselves. On the mound for us, we will have Alex Reyes. On the mound for the Texas Rangers, they will have Drew Smyly. So they got a lefty on the mound. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult because you don't have a ton of lefty hitters in our lineup. In fact, our lineup was more than anything kind of constructed to bat great against righties. But as time has gone on, I think the addition of Kris, Bryant, things like that have really made our team kind of good on both ends of the spectrum against both types of pitchers. And obviously, today's one of those games where we really have to be, because with a lefty on the mound, we got to come out here, we got to get a win. And real quick, you see right here, I'm going to change the lineup a little bit, because I think Ben Revere should be batting ninth. That way you can kind of get that Ben Revere to Ben Revere. I'm trying to remember who my lineup is, but I know I have speedy guys. Ben Revere, D Gordon to Trey Turner. I'm trying to have that little 1, 2, 3 pop coming, just because all three of those guys have great speed and great contact, especially Ben Revere. I didn't know he was going to be such a great hitter for me, but he's batting close to 320 this year. And then obviously D Gordon, just a phenomenal hitter and runner. And then Trey Turner obviously kind of fits that same mold, also with a little bit of power. So you see right here to start the game, I believe this is Trey Turner up to bat. I'm considering switching D Gordon and Trey Turner. I think that's something I might end up doing. I think Trey Turner might fit the 2 better than the 1. I think D Gordon might fit the 1 better than the 2. But I haven't made much changes on that type of thing, just purely because of the fact that we've been batting so well. And in terms of results, we've been getting so many runs in the past few games. I don't know if I really want to switch anything and sacrifice the opportunity to maintain a high batting, or maintain high batting performances. So anyways, to start the first inning, you see we're coming out pretty strong. We now got runners on first and second, following Kris Bryant's opposite field single right there. Now with Chris Carter coming up to bat, trying to knock home a few of these runs, and he'll be able to knock home at least one of them. You see, I believe that's D Gordon rounding second base, going home. Obviously with his speed, he doesn't even have to dive at home plate. That guy is just so fast. He can really be a game changer in situations like that. Sadly, however, with runners on first and second, that will be the only run in the inning. As Jock Peterson right here is going to get under a ball, and the right fielder will easily camp underneath that one. A bit of a weird animation, but regardless, we'll still be able to catch the ball and get out of the inning. So now on the bottom of the first inning, we're going to try to come out here and hopefully come out strong with Alex Reyes, but this isn't really the best way to start it. You see, we're not going to play that ball extremely well, and they're going to get an easy stand-up double there to start the first inning. And now with that runner on second, we're working from behind a bit. Obviously, we've got to get a few big outs right here to prevent that runner from moving on. So we're going to try to do that right here. You see, we're going to start off first by getting a ground out to third base. Secondly, next batter comes to the bat. He's going to get a nice little fly out to our left fielder. So we're going to catch that one with no problem. We're going to throw it on over to third, make sure that the runner doesn't try to advance. And lastly, with one more opportunity in the inning, with obviously 2 outs, we're going to get a great pitch from Reyes on that off-speed pitch on the bottom right-hand corner. And we're going to get out of there without allowing that runner on second to score, which obviously is a big deal and very impressive, considering how difficult of an inning that could have been. Regardless, though, in the next inning, Mike Zunino is going to come up here and come up big, as right here he's going to get a great swing on a pitch, basically that's right down the middle. And Drew Smyly is going to end up having to pay for that one, as Zunino is going to drive that one out of the left field, or out of the left, or over the left field wall, out of the ballpark, a little bit inside the foul pole actually. And that won't be the only mistake Drew Smyly makes today, as right here Kris Bryant's going to get about the same exact pitch in about the same exact area and hit it to about the same exact area. Maybe just a little bit further, because Kris Bryant just absolutely connects on that ball, destroys that ball way out of the ballpark. And he is now 2 for 2 on the day. And I promise you that will not be the end of Kris Bryant in this game either, as he has a very, very good game for us. And it could just be that Texas Rangers elevation. I know that in Rangers ballpark there's quite a phenomenon where the ball seems to travel a lot. It's kind of like the Colorado Rockies field, maybe not quite to that extent, but the ball does seem to travel very far in Rangers Park. It also might be the humidity up there. It's pretty thin air, so the ball travels a lot further. But regardless, obviously the Rangers themselves are trying to capitalize on that thin air themselves, as they're going to get a ball out of the ballpark right there with their number 9 hitter. I don't remember who it was. I believe it was Hannigan, the catcher. Regardless, though, Hannigan actually has a very big day against us. You see, he got a home run right there. Now, right here, we're going to try to pull off this double play. A nice little throw on a second. Trying to throw it on to first, but not able to get a very good throw on there from the second baseman. So here comes Hannigan once again. And like I said, he had a pretty good game. So he's going to get another home run right there to just about the same exact area he hit the first one. And that will tie the game up 3-3. So that's a bit of a weird situation to be in. Obviously, with the number 9 hitter coming up to bat, we should be capitalizing on those opportunities. But he's actually got 2 home runs on the day. But luckily, Kris Bryant says, you think you're going to keep that lead or keep that tie? No, sir, as Kris Bryant drives his second home run of the ball game. Also, Kris Bryant doesn't want to be outplayed. He doesn't want somebody to get more home runs than him in one game. So obviously, he had to get a second one right there. And that would be good enough to give us a 4-3 lead here. And obviously, we're fighting here to maintain that lead. All we need is some good pitching to hopefully hold on to that a little bit longer. Sadly, however, moving on to the bottom of the 6th, things get a little bit shaky. You see right here to start off the inning, we're going to go over here. We're going to try to jump that right field wall. And no such luck on trying to bring that one home, as they're going to get another home right there from Starling Marte. Obviously, a very great hitter. Currently using PED, so possibly why he hit that home run. That's kind of a low shot to Starling Marte, but regardless, you see he's now 4-4, and obviously we're going to come back here and try to get one more run and then really try to maintain that lead. So we'll see what we can do. Right there, we're going to get a single there to start the inning. Now with Trey Turner up to bat, he's going to be able to knock one onto the opposite field. This is a great thing, like I said, Ben Revere, Trey Turner, then D. Gordon, having those 3 guys up to bat, especially when Ben Revere leads off the inning. It's like a dominant way to start off the lineup, or start off any inning when you have those 3 guys back to back to back, because they're all great contact hitters and they're all so fast that if all of them just make solid contact like this, it's almost an automatic run every single time. And obviously, this inning will be proof of that, as right there we do actually get a pretty automatic run. Now with Giancarlo, though, trying to knock him a few more runs to really seal this game if we can, but sadly he gets underneath that ball a bit too much. It definitely could have been a ball that he could have driven a bit further, but not the best game out of Giancarlo in this one. But sometimes you just win some, sometimes you lose some, and this just happened to be one of those games where he didn't connect fully to the ball. And then Kris Bryant, another hanging curveball, chance for him to get his 3rd home run of the day, but he also is going to get underneath that one a little bit too much, and that's going to be back-to-back flyouts in the inning. But we still maintain a 5-4 lead. And moving on to the bottom of the 9th, it is now time for our closer to do his job and see if he can work his way out of here and get us another win on the season and try to maintain that first place in our division. Obviously, that's ideal right there. We're going to get a fly out to left field. After that, Garcia right here is going to strike on that low outside slider. And now we're going to put it back away to the right outside corner with a sinking curveball. And there we go. That is going to be the end of this game. Back-to-back strikeouts to finish it. Great job from our closer. And that'll be the end of this episode. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Now I want to say real quick, this series has been getting all kinds of love. I know this this whole draft this whole draft series has been getting all kinds of views, all kinds of support. So I really want to say thank you guys for that. If you enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion on the series and how you felt about this episode and how you feel about it as a whole in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. As I said already, really appreciating all the support. Can't wait to get back to another episode of this series. So I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.